help but be completely amazed by their cleverness. When this fish got scared of the diver and predators nearby, it decided to use a jellyfish as a sort of suit of armor for protection. At a zoo, one of the chimps got curious about what one of the visitors was drinking, and he's so smart that he knew exactly how to ask for it, and even guided the woman to a hole in which she can pour some of the drink. It's not uncommon for a bird to accidentally fly indoors and then get trapped there, but a not-so-common bird somehow understands how motion sensors work, and it's impressive because not only it can understand that the door can be opened, but that it has to fly at a specific location for it to open. Okay, either bees are getting smarter, or they were hired by Fanta for marketing purposes. A fact that no one would believe if it was filmed is that unlike the human brain, chimps have close to photographic memory and can memorize patterns they see in the blink of an eye. And not only they can remember where the numbers were, but also selecting them in correct order, even if a couple numbers are missing.
Remember where each was and be in the right order, even though some were missing? Yes. Slowing down not one bit. And note, chimps can also eat and memorize at the same time.
Dogs, like humans, have circadian rhythms that are influenced by light, so it's easier for them to sleep if it's dark or dim. This dog saw his owner turn the lights on and off many times, so figured he would use this knowledge to take a nap midday. Okay, this is where things might get a little unreal. This is Wiki, a 14-year-old female orca, also known as killer whales, and it's been living in captivity in Antibes, France, and is the world's first talking killer whale, and is able to say words such as hello, 1, 2, 3, and bye-bye.
Hello!
1, 2, 3. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
A kind of frightening human-like behavior comes from an orangutan washing his face, similar to how a human would, and it even wrung the cloth out. When a dog owner got a little tired of throwing a stick to the dog, he just decided to invent a new game he can play all by himself. A moment that left every researcher amazed is when an orangutan who lived her entire life in the wild learned how to saw wood on its own. And not only could she learn the complex task, but also used her feet as a vise to steady the branch. When a dog who was having the best time playing with a tennis ball, she accidentally threw it to the pool, and a moment of genius came to her and used a surfboard to get her beloved ball. Apparently, chimpanzees are visual learners, and this can be proved by the fact that this chimpanzee started brooming after seeing zookeepers doing it, and well, he kinda stole their jobs. A family had an experience of a lifetime when they were touring in South Africa, and one of the lions opened the door with ease.
I know. You just lock the door.
Even though it looks like this raccoon is washing its hands before eating, kind of like a human would, it's actually moistening the food to help further understand what he'll be eating. In Guinea during the dry season, a chimpanzee was observed using a stick to fish for algae, which requires a considerable amount of motor neuron coordination and intelligence. This baby elephant learned to have some fun on its own by sliding downhill. This deer saw many people get excited after scoring a goal, and well, she wanted to feel the excitement too, and it's adorable to watch. You can swim hard, or you can simply swim smart. Even though this is very wrong, some clever thieves took advantage of the intelligence of monkeys and trained them to steal valuables such as glasses and phones in a touristy area, and you can even see that they're careful not to break the items. When a cat owner couldn't understand for the life of him why his water dispenser ran out so quickly, he finally figured it out and decided to film the culprit. Dogs are incredibly smart animals, and they're capable of measuring how fragile something is, with some even being able to hold an egg without cracking it. This dog saw one of the neighbor's puppies lost in the backyard, and since it was raining, he took him to a safe place. A mind-blowing moment to watch is this monkey playing ping pong better than a good percentage of people. When a monkey got separated from his friend, he decided to plot a plan to take down the glass that was separating them, and it kinda worked. A moment that surprised everyone is this video of a beluga whale painting art in an aquarium in Japan. And the reason why scientists were so confused was because beluga eyes are adapted for seeing in water, so in air, their vision isn't nearly as good. With package theft and porch pirates being at an all-time high, this smart couple taught their dog to open the door, take the package, and then close the door quickly to make sure the courier does not realize no one is home. Crows tend to have the reputation for being the smartest birds and can remember faces for years, and also seem to have an understanding for basic physics, such as water displacement, and this crow is using it to get some food. After two donkeys jumped over a rail, the third one noticed that the rail moves a little bit, and a light bulb went off in his head. In a laboratory for a show in BBC, they gave a mantis shrimp a Rubik's Cube to see what happens. And even though it couldn't figure it out, mantis shrimps are still incredible smart sea creatures and can see a huge variety of light wavelengths, including those in the ultraviolet spectrum. This dog was smart enough to realize that this transparent bag on the cat's head could be a potential hazard and took it out. With octopuses having a larger brain for their size than all animals except for birds and mammals, they're incredibly good at problem solving. For a science experiment, they temporarily closed a jar to see if an octopus might be able to figure it out, and to every scientist's surprise, he was able to escape. And well, to make sure it wasn't just luck, or that the octopus accidentally was just moving that direction, they put some food in a jar, and an octopus was able to open it again, which goes to show how they're possibly the smartest invertebrate. A not-so-known fact is that horses can read human emotions, and often are uncannily accurate. This horse went to comfort his caretaker after he noticed that she was crying,